Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment. Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
For oblivion.
Mission combat.
Familiar.
Mission combat.
Watch your head. Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. For oblivion. Again.
Spend freely.
Annihilate.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Stream forth, gleam blades. model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the family used that model. The footprints here are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Can you identify the people who left these footprints?
Well, there's a unique pattern here. Flamboyant. If I'm right, it could be the IPC ambassador.
Aventurine. What about the other set?
It looks like they were walking side by side as opposed to one behind the other. The IPC is eager to reclaim Penacony, so they're...
Stream forth, gleam gold blades. There aren't any people in this mansion. They've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place. The destiny for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Stay back, Clara.
No dirty trick.
Stay back, Clara.
It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Annihilate.
From the still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion.
Hide.
From the still waters of oblivion.
Watch your head.
Annihilate.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should all...
So you're saying someone...
Yeah, but I don't know.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too. The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced. This light cone is securely guarded. It must hold some important memories.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also...
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must...
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met...
Huh? Wait.
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if...
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so... It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the...
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family and...
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And... Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here.
Well, since you've come with goodwill...
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail. With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't... He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up? While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Abjin extinction event, who does not. As per Strategic Investment Department Head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wait?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallery. I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 times. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf. You're wrong. 30 Tonbas. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. Go. Pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity. And then, may your plans never suffer failure.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gayatri blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or never to return? I'm lowly gambler. What? What?
What?
Am I dreaming, or perhaps both? Forgotten me already? Fine.
I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony.
The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No, I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it? A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off?
Why not?
Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk.
What exactly are you?
Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future.
First I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next? Oh, why are there no guests here? What's that featherhead doing? Just a Pepeshi? No. A child. I thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour. Hey, kid. You okay? Are you lost?
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
Impossible.
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck. Mister, you have pretty eyes too. Beautiful. They're in that amusement. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time too.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens. Left.
Papa, Mama, wait for me.
Only on Paniconi, am I right?
What are you still doing here?
Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone who came seeking help. Why would there be a need for such? However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the dream syrup is so alluring. Which is why, once you step into the hotel, you remove your high hat and beg everyone.
Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds pleasant.
Well, you know how rare it is for me to give you the straight dope, so listen while you can. It's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. The conspiracies, calculations.
Especially the part about the finale, a magnificent act of betrayal. Oh, and everyone thinks this way. Who would even suspect that it was another trap you've meticulously devised? Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler. Uptight, overcautious, massive inferiority complex. You've won so much, and you're still so afraid of losing. They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house, the straight blush. They don't know the other. It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite. You're a natural kid. You don't stop at fooling the audience, you fool yourself too. Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool yourself. Of course. I know you all too well. But it's strange. Why did for the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have anything in... Oh, I thought you knew. Didn't you say you had me pegged? We're done. Either stop talking or disappear from my sight. That's fine. But who exactly is about to disappear here? Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Just 0 points.
Watch your head.
No. measure of truth and falsehood.
Go nutty!
Are you all right?
I'm okay!
Project Wrap!
It's my turn to hide now.
Hide and seek. What sweet childhood. When Mama said goodbye that day, how many catechins were like jackals hot on your heels? I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles. You had to hide right under the noses of those savages. You and Big Sis, playing dead, drifting in all that bloody water. Completely ruined that shirt. Shame. Wasn't that the last one, Dad?
It wasn't ruined. I've always kept it.
Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever... Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain.
I've never changed.
On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. For the last round of hide and seek, and you get to be it.
That child. Could he be in here?
Are you all right?
I'm okay!
Answer me.
It's on me.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Ow!
Stay back, Clara.
Watch your head.
Annihilate. Stay back, Clara.
That child. Could he be in here? Is this a topaz? What is this doing here?
What? Does her cornerstone wrench out of your heart so?
It was merely
entirely curious at why it was here.
Maybe that winged guy put it here. To taunt you. The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipot's body. I've got to give it to you. I've heard a lot of baloney, but that lie deserves a prize for sheer...
This is just bait.
Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say...
Or maybe he wasn't...
All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him... Which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. Until you finally... Sunday took the bait, found the other cornerstone, and before you know it... Everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from under them.
Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind?
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. Really? You can't even fool yourself. You just got lucky. This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Tell me, what's its name?
Why?
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more...
Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Well, looks like Jade can be substituted for Aventurine, too.
Aventurine, Topaz, Jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly...
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. All or nothing. But will it be the former or the latter? We'll find out.
So, where's the real Aventurine stone? Take it out. Let's have a look.
Suddenly?
I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. They're piled up with these cheap baubles.
You smashed the Aventurine stone before you... Oh, just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clipot's body.
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the end. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks and do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so...
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why...
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait and see then. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Huh?
Hello. We meet again, Mr. Pretty Eyes.
Yes. We meet again.
Of course. Big Sis is there too. The four of us. I'm so happy. On our way here, Papa even brought me to see a blimp.
I think you...
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together and turning them into a movie. They put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together, turning us into one big family. You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad. The amusement park will cheer you up.
Sure. How's that? Not a bad score, eh? Boring.